Madhusudan.
Yeah. Sir,
Yeah.
yeah.
You are
Just
from.
request you, like, just give me 5 minutes. Yeah.
Give me.
Sorry, sir. Sir, give me just 5 minutes. There is some network issue. I'm just resolving it.
Okay. No problem.
Hello.
Yeah. Gaurav.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So there is some network issue.
Acha. And Madhusudan.
Just give me couple of minutes. I'll be back on this.
Okay. Okay. No problem. You can take care. Take care. Yeah. Now we
Yeah,
have.
Good evening, sir.
just 5 minutes. Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening, Gaurav. Good evening, Abzar Hussain. Abzar Hussain. Abzar Hussain, you are from which college? Sorry, which bank? Abzar Hussain. Acha, acha, his income. He has not joined yet. Vishal has come now. Vishal has come. Good. Vishal was there yesterday also. Good. Abzar Hussain, your see your mic is not connected. Now only you are connecting. Good. Vishal, your mic is not connected. Yeah, Vishal.
Hello.
Vishal, your mic was not connected. Now you are connected. Very good. Abzar Hussain, you are from which bank? Abzar Hussain. Abzar. Achha, I think I can ask in chat. Chat mein puchega. Abzar Hussain. You are from which bank? Madhusudan. Madhusudan, your internet is okay now?
Yeah, sir. Now it is working fine.
Yeah. Madhusudan, you are from which state?
Sir, I'm basically from Maharashtra.
Acha.
Pune.
Now you are in which place?
Currently, also I'm from Pune only. I'm staying in Pune, and basically I'm from Rajasthan.
Acha, acha.
Yeah.
Basically from Rajasthan, but now in Pune, working in which bank?
Sir, currently I'm working in a fintech company. Prior to that, I have 6 years of experience in a banking industry.
Oh, good. You are working in a fintech company now. Good, good.
Yes.
Which bank did you work earlier?
Sir, I've started with my career in Kotak Mahindra Bank in the branch banking team. Post that, I've joined Citibank, and then I worked with DBS Bank, and then after I joined fintech company.
Oh, what is the name of the company?
Sir, it's FPL Technologies. It is FPL Technologies. So it is basically into the credit card market. It has its own product with the name One Card.
One Card.
Yeah,
The name is One Card, and
Yes,
is it a Visa card or Mastercard?
So currently it's a Visa.
Currently it is Visa. Acha. How many cards you are in charge of marketing or in the accounting side?
So I'm basically a team leader over there. So who is taking in charge of operations team and the compliance team.
That is, you are in charge. You are responsible for getting as many new card holders as possible.
No, sir. So basically, I look after the operation part of this. So once a customer input his details and he tries to onboard himself, so then whatever the issues he's facing or how we can enhance the journey, that is my work.
Regarding marketing, who is taking care of it?
So it is a totally different department. Digital marketing is there, then the YouTube and this Instagram influencers and all this digital marketing. It's a totally separate team altogether.
And do you give physical cards like other bank cards?
Yes.
Achha.
Yes, sir. So we issue a metal card. So ultimately, we have our own product. So it's a digital journey wherein the customer will fill in details and all the things and the checks and the risk will be analyzed. And within the span of 5 minutes, once he completes this process, he can activate his virtual card. And then within 4 days, he will get his physical card.
बाप रे, इतनी जल्दी करते हैं आप लोग? Oh,
Yes, sir. That's how the fintech is actually.
oh, great, 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 great. And what are the parameters you keep in mind, or the company keeps in mind, before giving the limits or allotting
Yeah.
the cards to people?
So there's a few criterias and the risk parameters that we check before assigning the credit limit. The one is on the location check. So we are serviceable across like 120 location as of now in India. We don't give a credit to a person who is apart from this location, who is staying in apart from this location that I've mentioned. Uh, this is one check. Another check is on the CIBIL. So CIBIL is the second most important criteria for us, like that shows the credit worthiness of a customer. And we have a different partners and different types with the different banks. Currently, we are working with the 4 banks as of now. So we
What
can't
are the
issue the card.
what are the banks?
So it's a federal bank, it's a South Indian bank, it's a CBS bank, that is a Catholic Syrian bank, and BFSL, that is a bank, Wapp Financial Services, that is a subsidiary of Bank of Baroda.
Mm-hmm. Acha, acha, very nice. So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Oh, now,
So,
Sir, good evening,
yeah.
sir.
good evening, good evening. Yeah, come on, tell me. Anybody else has some questions? Come on, welcome. It should be like a discussion.
Sir,
like
you are
this.
asking about me, sir.
I
Sir,
was
you are
asked.
asking. You were just. Sir, I'm Afsar Hussain. I am working with IDBI Bank, sir. I am Scale 2 officer in IDBI Bank.
Excellent. I was asking you, and you could not hear me then. Very nice.
There was
Yeah.
mistake in a setting, sir. I just got rectified and just
So
speaking to you.
you are IOB.
Sir, IDBI, sir. IDBI Bank. I have
ID,
joined
IDBI. Yeah. IDBI.
IDBI. Scale 2 officer in IDBI Bank, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. You are on IBA scale or on a CTC scale?
Yeah, sir. IBA scale, sir. IBA scale. I have joined in IDBI Bank in 2011.
And you are now in scale 2 only.
Scale 2. Scale 2, sir.
Yeah. By now, if you had joined some public sector banks, you could have been in scale 3 by now, or
Sir, Sir, when I
eligible
was
for
joined,
scale
it was
4.
other public sector bank. It was categorized, but later on, you must be
Oh,
here
I
the
know.
news, the
Lot of
unrest
change.
among the.
A lot of changes.
Everything is like that, sir. Everything is as. But
Life
sir,
is
there is some uncertainty in
yeah.
among us, sir. Unrest,
Life is full.
privatization and all.
Life is full of uncertainty. Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
just now seeing in my one of the say, what is that WhatsApp groups. Are you seeing the WhatsApp group now on the screen? Hello.
Sir, I just joined,
No,
sir.
sir.
Just
No,
joined.
no, sir. It is not
The
visible
link.
on the screen as
Hello?
of now.
It is not visible. Yeah. Now I'm showing
Okay.
you. Now I think you will see. So right now in the WhatsApp group,
Yes.
our IOB boys will be interested in knowing. Like this is how the settlements have been taking place. First bipartite settlement took about 291 days. Second bipartite settlement took 284 days. Like that it goes. The longest was in 1106. 11th bipartite settlement took place after 1106 days. Now I think it is due on 1/11/2000. Not much, only very few days have passed. Only 7 months. Yeah.
Even IBA and DFS has not called banks a union for settlements, or they have not started yet.
Oh, that is why they are posting this now. Acha, they have not started the discussions. That's what you say.
Yeah, sir. Just month back, 1-2 months ago, DFS has asked the unions to submit their demand, charter of demand to IBA.
Yeah, I was in this one, I was in this one, this 291 days delay. I had joined on 24th November 1969.
Sir, which bank you have?
Indian Bank. Indian Bank. And I was very much after joining Indian Bank, In 69 itself, in the month of December itself, I was participating out. Jindabad, Jindabad. It was very funny, you know. And then this settlement came in, but I think, at that time, the basic pay used to be 190 rupees. With 2 increments, it will be 200 and I don't know what it is, 200 and something like the total pay was around
waiting for Zoom.
Sir, sir, I have some confusions regarding the interview. What they are going to conduct in 2 stages. One is preliminary and second is main interview. Sir, what is that, sir? Can you clarify it?
The first stage, this time they will just ask you to come inside, talk to you for 10 minutes, within which time they will decide whether you can go for the next round. In that, they will observe the way you have dressed, the way you are walking in, the confidence with which you speak, plus your CV particulars also. Maybe if you are not having the required details that they need, then they may not select you. If they find you are a person who has put in required number of years of service and more so in a particular areas where they are more in need of, then you will be pushed on to the next level. And that's what our IOB boy will tell, that now they have called some 600, 700 people for 4, but probably they will reduce it to 1:4 later on. That is what they have told.
Candidates for scale 3. 2,000 candidates, sir, for scale 3.
I know. For scale 3, it is 2,000 candidates. Out of that, the number of vacancies, if it is probably 300. 200 means they may call 800 people.
1:4.
1:4 they will call. And now
so, sir, what we need to do, sir?
Now that's what we are doing.
Preliminary interview, what it means, sir? Exactly what it means.
Preliminary interview is also going to be similar to more or less main interview. In the main interview, you will be having group discussion plus the other aspect of interview. Here they will find basic questions like your knowledge about banking, your knowledge about economy, your knowledge about your bank, and your attitude towards life. Are you a person who is interested in improving himself? This type of questions they will ask. And they will find out whether you fit into that one.
Yes.
That's all. Very basic.
Cutoff decided.
Cutoff, I think, see, it depends, For example, now, assuming today itself, we are finalizing the decision of selection of people. Now, how many of you are there? Now, 8 of you are there. Now, we will, 8 of you are there. Now, each of you will be answering questions posed by me and other members of the group. And in the end, each of us will give weightage for the marks for you, and then later on decide how it goes. I am noting Afsar, Avinash, Vishal, Irai Khan, Gaurav, Madhu Gade, then Madhu Sudan. So far, only these names are there. So we will start in the same way it goes. Are you ready for the exercise, Mr.
Yes,
Afsar Uzain? Afsar Uzain is the first participant. This exercise will go on for 5 minutes. This exercise will go on for 5 minutes only, during which I will be raising 1 or 2 questions. Then I will leave it to others to ask. and among others, each one who is willing can ask. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Abzar Hussain. So,
Yes, sir.
can you tell briefly about yourself?
Sir, myself, Afsar Hossain. I have completed my graduation from St. Xavier's College, Ranchi in 2009. And 2011, I have joined IDBI Bank as an executive. Later on, 2014, I have been promoted to assistant manager scale 1. And I was handling my desk. I was looking after all assets and retail banking, which comprises check handling, cash handling, and later on I have been given the task of retail credit loan, like housing loan, MSME loans, with a small ticket size 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs.
Now, why should we consider you favorably for selection?
Sir, since I am working in the other public sector bank, I have been working with the with the bank since 2010, 2000, and I have huge experience of banking, and I can be the suitable for this post because the Central Bank of India is also the public sector bank, and I have been acquainted with the footfalls of the customers what come in the public sector bank, and why they prefer to come in public sector bank, because the government sponsored schemes, many of the government sponsored schemes cater by the public sector banks, and I know it is well known by me. And sir, what would be the best answer you can suggest me, sir?
That we will discuss later on. This is a selection process. We are now selecting people. Yeah. Good.
Okay, sir.
Can I put up some questions?
Yeah, Afsar Hussain, you made a mention that you are in public sector. You are no longer in public sector. Yeah, that's a question. Otherwise, okay, nice. I will leave the questions to others. Please raise questions.
Okay,
Yeah, so this is Gaurav Sharan. I would like to raise questions from him.
Yeah,
First of
Yeah.
all, I would like to know that why Central Bank of India should hire you. What extra you will be bringing to Central Bank of India? Since citing 10 years is not a big deal and it's not like a big exposure. So what extra you are going to bring to Central Bank of India?
What? Sir, I am working in a IDBI bank and I have experience of MSME credit and retail credit.
Okay.
And this is
Okay.
the demand of time. Now, sir, you can
No,
see
all
the
banks are doing this retail credit, MSME credit. All are doing it. But what extra you are bringing to Central Bank of India? How you are going to benefit? How you are going to justify? Which scale you are appearing?
Scale
sir,
3.
scale 3. Scale 3,
Okay,
sir.
so how you are going to justify yourself as a scale 3 officer in Central Bank of India? How you are different from other candidates?
He will ask answer from me only for that.
Okay. So we'll skip for that. We'll go to the next question. You spoke about some government plans that you are working on in IDBI. So can you tell me 5 government MSME programs?
What?
5
What,
government
sir?
MSME programs. You spoke regarding that you are dealing with government programs in IDBI, right?
Yeah, sir.
So can you tell me 5 government MSME programs?
5.
Any 5.
Sir.
Any 5 government MSME programs.
Yeah, sir. Surya Shakti, sir. First Mudra scheme, sir.
No, Surya Shakti is what scheme? Surya Shakti is which scheme?
Solar power, sir.
Okay.
Mudra, sir. PME GP, sir. NULM.
Okay.
SHG, sir.
So no, I spoke specifically that I am asking 5 MSME programs. So do you think that SHG comes under MSME program?
No, sir, it's agree.
And then I asked you specifically, I need 5 MSME government program. Which program, government program you are doing at IDBI?
Yeah, sir.
Hmm.
Sir,
Please tell me.
actually I don't understand what are you asking. Why
नहीं नहीं
we have
मैं
5?
ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि आपने आईडीबीआई में जो आपने कहा है ना कि मैं गवर्नमेंट एमएसएमई प्रोग्राम कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आईडीबीआई में अभी जो गवर्नमेंट एमएसएमई प्रोग्राम कौन से 5 चल रहे हैं वो बताएं। आपने एक मुद्रा बताया वो ठीक है, पीएमईजी बताया ठीक है, और बताएं, और अनदर 3 बताएं।
सर NULM,
एनयूएलएम, ये एमएसएमई में आप
Yeah.
काउंट करते हो?
सर इसको MSME में काउंट करते हैं सर हम लोग इसको।
ओके
बुक्स
ओके
में
ओके।
MSME में दिखता है सर।
Oh,
अच्छा
okay.
अच्छा, और
Okay, thank you. So, over, sufficient. I think you
Okay.
have not been able to answer that question properly, Mr.
अब सर
Afsar. Yeah. Udar, I think
Okay.
I'm not sure whether this is what he is expecting. Here, when I make a search, I get these things. Market promotion and development scheme, a revamped scheme of fund for regeneration of traditional industries, Koir Vikas Yojana, export market promotion, domestic market promotion, trade industry related functional support services. Whether he is
Yes, sir.
meaning about that or something else. What
no
is
no,
it?
actually I was asking about MS5 government MSME program.
Hmm.
Any 5. So it may that MSME Mudra loans is okay. One is that program, another is PMEGP. So like that, several MSME programs are happening through DIC or through KVIC. So I was
Achha.
referring to the KVIC schemes, actually systematic loans, specifically for MSME.
Oh.
And then
No.
further, I wanted to know, some people are getting confused. So another question I wanted to put him, like, suppose a customer is asking for 20 lakhs loan
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
without collateral. So under which
Yes, sir.
scheme will you give him?
Sir, there is there is one scheme, CGTMSE, sir.
Okay. Okay. So
CGTMSE.
whether it will be counted as a mudra loan?
So no, sir. If the amount will be covered under CGMFU, that will be on under CGMFU only mudra loan will be covered. But more than 10 lakhs, it will be covered under CGTMSE.
Okay. Suppose a customer is asking for 7 lakhs loan only, and he is
Yeah.
insisting to cover it under CGTMSC. Whether you will call it as a mudra loan?
Sir, we cannot call it. We can call it as a mudra loan, but we cannot cover in CGTMSE because the correct we can cover in only in CGMFU.
No, I think you need to check up. See, any loans below 10 lakhs without collateral, it has to be treated as mudra loan, irrespectively whether it is getting covered under CGFMU or CGTMSC. CGFMU are generally used for those industry where trading activity is going on. Okay.
Trading.
CG,
Okay.
yeah. So CGFMU and CGTMSC both are having different coverage. CGFMU is having lesser coverage than CGTMSC. Okay. So you can cover any customer who is taking loans under 10 lakhs either in CGFMU or CGTMSC, depending upon customer choice, depending upon nature of
Yes,
items
sir.
which is getting covered. Okay. So it has nothing to do like CGFMU is only getting covered under mudra.
Yes, sir.
CGTMSC, you have to give a separate application and generate CPAN, and then after generation of CPAN, you can release this one. No? CGFMU generally in all the public sector banks or in all the banks in an average, it is getting debited automatically at centrally.
Centrally,
So
automatically it is getting dedicated.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but you can cover it. CGTMSC, you can cover it. There is no such restrictions. You can cover even below 10 lakhs also.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. And the one I was referring to, I think it is coming under Make in India. Now I have shared the screen. Gaurav, you can see this.
Yeah.
These
Yes,
things
yes.
come under Make in India. So I suggest all of you to search in Google, find out what all you can learn under this Make in India so that you will know. And here you see.
Actually, Yeah, I understand. Actually, what I feel that right now, whoever will be taking interview, he will be most, looking for those candidates who are doing a day-to-day MSME, proposals. If you're talking
Yeah.
about you're doing these things, you should be aware of certain prominent, MSME programs, systematic programs, like you should be aware of Mudra loan, one. Second is PMEGP, he said rightly, PMEGP. Then is Stand Up India loan. So these are very much happening across. And then we have got Swanidhi also, PM Swanidhi. Now PM Swanidhi also, it is taking under MSME only. So these also you can tell.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
So
So nice, observe Hussain. Nice.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know how others will feel. At this stage, I will feel with some more improvements, you can be taken for the next round. Not the,
Thank you, sir.
with some more efforts. If there are so many days available before you,
Yes,
if
sir.
you
That's why
start
I
thinking,
joined, sir.
if you start thinking in that angle and direction, with some
Yes,
efforts
sir.
on your part, you can be selected for the next round. We will go to
Yes, sir.
Avinash. Avinash,
Yes, sir.
Avinash, you are from which bank?
Sir, I am from ICICI Bank.
ICICI Bank. Which branch in ICICI?
Sir, it's in Jalgaon branch.
Ah, you told me. Yeah, Maharashtra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, Mr. Avinash, the achievements made by you in your present assignment or things about which you can be proud of?
Sir, to list few achievements of my career in ICICI Bank. So I would like to say that I have achieved 2 promotions in the short span of 6 years. So I joined the bank as deputy manager band 1, and right now I'm working as a manager. So within a span of 5 years, I have got 2 promotions. In addition to that, I have started my journey as a sales manager, and I got the promotion from sales manager to senior area sales manager, and then right now I'm working as a regional head sales. So during this journey, I have increased the CASA book of my branch from 12 to 15% year on year, sir.
See, actually, the answer I was expecting is not the first part. First part is the progress made by you in the career. That's what you said. That I can see from your CV itself. I'm not interested in that. I was interested in knowing what are the actual contributions made by you. Probably the second part of it that you were telling, that you have increased some CASA from this to that. So likewise, some extra points you must have been able to tell me under this. The first one is not what is expected for the question. Could you follow ICICI Jalgaon? Sorry, Avinash.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, I will make a note of it.
Yeah, this is, not that I 100% most of us will speak about the growth we have achieved. That is seen in your CV. But अभी हमको बताओ, आपने क्या क्या चीज बढ़िया किया है, क्या अचीवमेंट किया है, जो लोग ने नहीं किया है, आपने क्या बनाया है. It's a reverse of the question Gaurav was asking. So likewise, आपने आपका बारे में अच्छा से बोलना है. ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Yes. So I have increased the CASA book, as well as I have increased the fee for the branch. So I have done mutual funds of 5 CR throughout the whole year, last financial year.
Achha.
So
which mutual fund schemes were you canvassing more?
So I was more into a hybrid fund, because it was like a combination of equity and debt.
Which fund is that?
ICICI Value Discovery Fund.
Achha. What is its performance now? How much is it giving now roughly?
Sir, if we talk about his performance of the fund, it is near about 13% CAGR. So it was launched in 2009, and current NAV is near about 356.
Oh, so what is the major major investment of this mutual fund in which companies? Adani's
Actually,
or
actually,
Ambani's?
they invest in blue chip funds, means blue chip companies. So near about 60 to 70% of the fund are invested in large cap, along with some portion in mid cap and in gold and other bonds.
Avinash. So what is the current trend of Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange?
Sir, if we talk about last few days, the market has gone up, and right now we can see upward movement.
Yeah, what is the upward movement? How much is it?
Sir, it is 150 to 200 points.
Nahin, galat hai. I think yesterday or so it has gone up by 700 points or so.
There was a hike yesterday, but I don't remember the exact
Yeah.
point.
So we should not fumble like this in the real interview. In the real interview, when you go, you must be able to, you must know, you must have your, what is that, smartphone in your hand. Through that, आपको पता होना है अभी का BSE exchange क्या census है. That you must be able to know. Understand?
Yes, sir. Latest updates.
Latest update. For example, if you want me, I will tell you. BSC, not only, see, you it is some 60,700 or something like that, and your NSE has crossed 18,250. And I was about to ask most, but I'm not asking you because time is not there. Let others ask questions. This is the question I was about to ask, namely, what are the reasons that have brought this increase? Some 7 reasons they have given there in the Economic Times. And this, if you had studied that, then you can answer it properly. Otherwise, you may not be able to answer this question. So before going for the interview, आप लोग पूरा Economic Times or Business Standard को mug-up करके जाना है from important points. Otherwise, nice, I will hand over to others. Please ask.
So you told that you are working with ICICI Bank. So do you have any branch exposure of handling business?
Yeah. I joined as a sales manager, so I had branch banking experience as well as team
Okay.
handling experience.
Okay. So branch handling experience means what you are going to appear for scale 3 or scale 4?
I have applied for scale 3 and I was looking after the CASA book, means like the account opening part.
No, you applied for scale 3 or scale 4 at CBI. Which skill
Scale
have
3,
you
scale
applied? Okay,
Scale 3 only. Yeah.
Okay. So are you aware of the term DICGC?
Yeah, it is the
Whether
deposit.
whether ICICI Bank is taking DICGC cover?
Yeah, every banks which are scheduled banks and governed by RBI, they are covered up to 5 lakhs. Means every citizen of India opens account in any bank. So at PAN level, they get an insurance cover of 5 lakhs.
Okay. What is the premium for that?
12 rupees.
12 rupees. Perfect.
No, what? 12?
No, it is not 12 rupees.
12 paisa.
12 paise,
Yeah.
12 paise per rupees 1,000. Na?
1,000, yes. 12 paise per 1,000 rupees.
12
Okay, that's
paise
perfect.
per 1,000. Correct. Good.
Okay.
Very good.
So, are you dealing with any asset business?
So basically, I have dealt with asset. Actually, I was in sourcing part. So where we have basic ideas about sourcing files and then handing over to the specific
So,
department.
what type of asset have you handled so far at ICICI?
So working capital limits, a home loan, mortgage, LAP, commercial vehicle.
Okay.
So auto loan. So I have exposure of near about all assets.
Oh, is it? Okay. So whether you are doing any loan under CGTMSC?
Actually, they do, means I'm not aware of the product. I generally go for the
Okay.
customer and ask about their turnover. For example,
Okay.
I've visited a current account customer, and then if the turnover of that customer is more than 50 lakhs, so he's
Okay.
eligible to get a 20% of limit. So basic
Okay.
calculation I
Only
do,
20.
and then
Only 20%. Only 20%.
approx 20%. So if a customer asks that my turnover is of 1 CR, how much limit would you provide?
Okay.
So I give a rough idea that we can provide you a loan limit up to 20 lakhs.
So how do you consider him? What is the criteria of finding out how much is the limit? How much is the eligible limit?
So, so the first what we can screening is done on the basis of annual turnover. So
No, that is okay. But how you are categorizing that only 20% is every bank is following RBI norms, right? So under which directions of RBI you are saying that only 20% of the turnover is eligible for CC limit?
So if the turnover is less than 5 CR, so we go for that general method. And if
Okay,
it
what is the general method?
sorry,
What is the general method?
the NIC committee, the guidelines
Okay.
of NIC committee.
Okay, fine.
Good. Any other question
Good.
from anybody else? Otherwise, yeah, Avinash.
Sir, I want to know whether
Yeah.
Gaurav Sadan sir is the hosting interview or the participants.
No. He is very much a participant. He is going for scale 4. Yeah.
Gaurav Sadan sir, which bank you are working with?
I am working with IOB.
In scale 2.
Which bank, sir?
Indian Overseas
IOB,
Bank.
Indian Overseas
Ah.
Bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah. And he is trying to help me because I
No,
can.
sir, ask. That's why I'm asking. Otherwise, I have nothing to do with you guys.
Yeah. I am, and he is a practical
It is
man.
also for everyone, sir.
Yeah,
So you
it is
are
good.
appearing for scale 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there
Yeah,
are some more people who are appearing for scale 4. They used to attend. Today, I think they have not come. Some people used to come for scale 4.
I have
also.
already been selected for scale 3 in some other bank. So prior joining, I'm giving a try for scale 4 at CBA.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have qualified for BOM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody
Yeah.
people can easily guess. It's not
Sir.
it's not a problem. Good.
Yeah.
Now I think it is already 12:10. We can have one more person. Shall we go for Vishal? Vishal, are you willing to take it up? Gaurav, I am purposely postponing yours.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vishal, you are ready? Yeah.
Yes,
And
sir.
regarding my observation about Avinash, you answered nicely, no problem. But only thing is, people from ICICI, Axis Bank, HDFC, you are all put into one seat, and your service is equal to 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Understand? That is the basic problem with the private sector banks or the banks like this, where you are not given exposure at all. But here, actually, if at all your exposure is into an area which they need, like as I told you yesterday, foreign exchange or MSME or large scale advances, then if your expertise is good, then it will be nice. But yeah, as it is, you have been able to communicate well, and thoda aur bhi practice karke jana hai, and say they will try to find reasons for rejecting. That is the
Right,
first.
sir.
So accordingly, you must prepare with still some more confidence and be ready. Vishal, you are from which
Sir,
bank?
with your kind permission, I would like to add something. Like I have seen this in interview. I have experienced this in interview as well. So I asked particularly about working capital assessment. So he has told rightly only, but only thing is that he should use the perfect nomenclature. He should not say general method. If he's referring a turnover method, he should say that I am referring to Nayak committee only. So he
MPBF,
the
what you
interviewer,
want to tell?
yeah, the interviewer is expecting you that nomenclature only. He's not he's not he doesn't want to listen general method or what method, how you call in ICCA, but as in RBI terms, he would like to know. Another thing is that you can speak about that 5 CR you told, na 5 CR. This is only for MSME. If it is non-SSI limit, then it is only applicable up to 2 CR. That my committee or turnover method.
So many things
Sir,
are there. So like this, they are all people who are actually working right now also. So they are all better exposed to these things, and they will ask latest changes that are taking place, and they would like you to be informed about them. Yeah, somebody was asking question. What is the question, please?
sir, the first question the Gaurav Sharan ji is asked me, why should hire you? This is the toughest question that ever I have faced in my earlier interviews. Actually, I don't know what to answer. Surely, sir, can you brief me for
Yeah.
the
So
help
okay, we will take up that one today and conclude today. Maybe others we can take up tomorrow for
and anybody can speak to can they can ask also.
Yeah.
Then you can conclude, sir. Many of us are waiting for their chance.
Yeah.
I think
See,
David has Madhu Gade and Madhusudan S.
yeah. Actually, this is a question to find out: are you happy about yourself? Are you confident? Are you clear in your expressions, or whether you are vague? So here, when they ask this question, you must tell, why should I select you? The first and foremost thing I will tell is that, sir, I am a quick learner. Whatever it is, see, in central bank, things are going to be different from what it is in your bank or in our bank. So I am a person, I will learn things quickly, and I am a positive thinking person, positive attitude person. I am a person who is creative. I am interested in achieving more and more every day. I am good in planning. I am good in time management. I do not take too much time for taking decisions. I have ability to decide things quickly. Likewise, these are the qualities you must be able to narrate and tell. And that is what I have given in my, I think one day we were discussing achievement motivation. Did we discuss that or not? No. Achievement motivation.
Sir, can you just post some in text, sir? Can you some the what should I actually will tell?
Yeah.
And I would like
Listen.
to ask some questions to Gaurav Sharan, sir, since he has been interviewed in BOM and he has been selected and he has been chanced. Sir, what exactly we would like to tell them, since the sir is
Are you seeing now the screen? Are you now seeing the screen? Listen. Are you seeing now the screen? Achievement motivation.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give this link in our Telegram group. That is 2023. Later on, you can study it. But right now, I will try to explain how we can make use of this one. Like, for example, you don't have to tell all these qualities are there in you. You see, almost all these qualities are positive qualities, and which can be told as if you are having, for example, creative, calculated risk taking, not too discouraged by failures. And whenever you tell something, they will ask you to substantiate with your examples. Hardworking, taking personal responsibility. I am desirous of getting feedback and learns from the experience. Recognizing errors, having self-confidence, success-oriented, competitive, being positive attitude, considering time is important. I am innovative. I like challenges. I am a dynamic person identified with creating and changing. I will not sit aside with whatever is there. I will try to improve it. I take initiative. I always consider there is a better way. I have high tolerance for ambiguities. See, it is not only sufficient you talk about it, you must be able to talk what each and everything speaks. High
I would like
tolerance.
to add something here. Actually, I have been asked this question in Bank of Maharashtra as well.
Yeah.
So when I told him these things, he told me straight away, don't talk about bookish things in front of me. We want real answers. Okay.
Exactly.
Next time what I did, I changed my, whole narration. I told him about my achievements, and then I told him how I can bring changes at Central Bank of India. So major
Sorry.
achievement.
No. In Bank of Maharashtra. Don't say Chinese.
Bank of Maharashtra. So that time what I told him that I have been attached with so and so branch during this period. I have granted this number of loans, and so that type of expertise, credit appraisal, then credit sanction, those type of expertise I am going to bring. Similar with the Bank of Maharashtra.
Yes, similar. This is generally, but now when I say this, you must be able to substantiate with the figures. I have improved CASA by this much percentage. I have
that I told him. But I'm not telling him here. But that I had told him that that time itself, stating about my achievement and linking it, how I am going to bring the changes at Bank of Maharashtra. So that time I have told him that what I have done briefly, like this much I have done within a year, this much portfolio I have handled, this much credit appraisal I have done. And then apart from that, I told him about my qualification that, okay, I'm a certified credit professional. I'm a professional banker in credit. So I'm bringing my expertise and my experience, which will add up a value at Bank of Maharashtra. So after giving this answer, they were like, okay, this is okay.
What you said is right. So this is how, in your case, it is possible because you have been in charge of a branch for quite a length of time, and you could substantiate with figures. But majority others who are into marketing, they can also substantiate with the figures. But some others who are in the back offices, they cannot substantiate with figures. They cannot supplement with figures. They cannot tell
one question
concrete.
arises in my mind, sir. Sir, they can ask, you are leaving your organization, and if you will be selected, then you can also leave. What will be the answer, exact answer that we have to give? We have to present.
No. I will not go away from Central Bank of India because I would like to go for further posts in Central Bank of India only. I won't try. I will not try. But the reason why I am trying for this change is, in my present organization, elevation is taking a longer time, and I am interested in getting into a higher scale early. That is why I am coming here. That is the obvious reason. Many of you, maybe in some cases, you are in private sector, you want to get into the public sector for job security. Maybe that is another thing. So that is how you have to manage this question. But here, let me tell you, there is no the definite answer for this. Are you happy about yourself? Are you happy about your competence? That is what is tested. And most of you will be better exposed to explaining about you because you are getting trained here for the next 10 or 15 days. So automatically, aapko confident. But majority of us are, we are good in work, but we can't speak about ourselves. Most of us have been told, don't speak good about you. आपका बारे में ज्यादा मत बोलो. Don't think too much about yourself. 100% that is correct outside. But in the matter of selection as a scale 3, scale 4 man, we want people only who are feeling good about themselves, too good about themselves, will be selected for scale 4. Good about themselves will be selected for scale 3. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is the basic thing. So now this is, of course, what he said is right. When you can't be telling everything out of this. You can say, I am a person who is interested in achieving things, substantiate with figures. I am a person who is interested in, say, deciding, taking decisions. You tell about instances where you were quick in deciding things. For example, in respect of this proposal, I prevailed upon my higher authorities to see that we decided quickly. Otherwise, he will be going over to some other bank. Something like that you can correlate and speak about. So this question, why we should select you, there is no definite answer. This should reflect your confidence. This should reflect your achievement. That's all. And with specific details, not ambiguous. Simply you say, I am a good leader, they are not going to accept it. Simply you say, I am good in decision making, they will not accept. You must be able to supplement with some definite information. I hope this is what you are having in your mind. Now, some other question was asked about why, how can I select you? Will you not jump over to others? It is for you to talk in such a way, your body language will reveal, your expressions will reveal that you are serious about joining one bank only, this bank only. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
Gaurav, did you face this question in Bank of Maharashtra?
No, they asked me a different way actually.
What is it they asked?
They asked me why you are switching from IOB to BOM.
Yeah.
Since both are public sector banks, so
Yeah.
why are you switching it over? And more or less, IOB is having bigger size. So I was grilled by these questions, but I handled it in a different way. I don't know whether they were convinced at that point of time or not, but they told that it's okay. So they asked me why, what is the reason behind it?
These are the obvious questions generally asked in interviews, sir. Why are you joining? Why are you switching?
In fact, I asked him this very same question. Why are you jumping from IOB to here? In as much as you are eligible for scale 3 in IOB itself, maybe this year or next year. So I said
next year I'm also eligible for grade C, sir. Scale 3 in IDBI Bank.
Oh,
but
good.
But elevation is not so much, sir.
But
actually, I had told them that since I've been working nearly 9 years now, and I would like to see myself as a senior manager by this time. So I could not get ample opportunity at the current organization. Seeing my career aspiration, I believe that Bank of Maharashtra will give me a good platform to get my career elevated and to keep myself motivated in this working environment.
Now, did you attend for scale 3 interview in IOB? Yes or no?
Sir, IOB, we don't have interview, sir, for scale 3. We have exam and yeah, it is directly on basis of written exam only.
And did you attempt that or not?
Sir, I didn't attempt it actually.
Why?
Because I wanted to leave IOB. So I had in my mind that, okay, I'm going to leave it. So I was not so much serious about it. I was preparing actually for BOM, CBI and one more. But I was expecting the SBI or BOB will come up with some vacancy. So that has not come, but okay.
SBI has,
I've been nearly 9 years in IOB and that too in South India.
Yeah, SBI has never come with scale 2, scale 3 appointment and all.
Yeah.
They won't.
Sir, they have come once for the credit officer. After that, they didn't came with the vacancies. Yeah.
Excellent.
2016, they have come with the credit vacancies. 2016, 2017, I remember. After that, they haven't come with the credit lateral vacancy with the lateral entry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Bank of Baroda also in 2016, I got selected for credit officer that time, but I left it at that time thinking that, okay, Bank of Baroda credit profile is too much, time consuming and it requires much involvement.
Gaurav Sharan
But
sir, but
like,
one thing is good for us that you are not appearing for scale 3 interview. Otherwise, one seat will be we need to consider.
no, I didn't have the option actually. I didn't have the option. I wanted to go for scale 3 because I was knowing that if I go in CBA and scale 3, I'll get selected. But I didn't have the opportunity since due to the age criteria. So, due to the
And-
age criteria, I was only getting fit into scale 4. So I had no other choice but to okay.
Very
okay.
Which IBPS we have
Gaurav,
been
hi.
selected?
Anyhow, very good. Best wishes. Today it was very interesting. Two of you have crossed the first level in the sense you will be selected. Only thing is some more effort have to be put in by you. Others are
Okay, sir.
having the exposure. We will continue on a similar line tomorrow also at the same time.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Madhusudan here. Just a couple of minutes. I just want a couple of information that may help me out just to prepare for myself tomorrow. So, since Gaurav is also there, an experienced person, and you are also there, sir, I am basically currently not working in any branch, right? As I mentioned earlier, currently I am working in a fintech company. Though I have a 6 years of experience in the 4 years in back ops, that is a operations, and a couple of years or 2 years or 3 years in branch banking team. So one of the problem that I'm facing is like, since it is more related to the credit or the branch banking, probably it seems like I'm not suitable for this. So how can I defend it? Because this is a problem that I'm actually facing.
There are two things. There are two things. One, no one is perfect. And second, you should not underestimate yourself. If you are thinking you are working in a credit, see, credit card is also a credit. So you should not tell that I'm not working in a credit. You are working in credit only. You are going to appraise any person by CIBIL or eligibility and everything. So you should take a pride in telling whatever you are doing. There is nothing you should not, get okay. The public sector bank credit is different, private is different, or fintech is different. It's nothing different. All are same. We are all considering the same, more or less same terms for giving credit. So whatever you are doing, you should expose it in such a way that he should get happy about it. You have a different reels. Facebook, we have reels, but only those reels which are attractive we see thoroughly or we see fully. Otherwise, we'll skip it, right? So it's the same thing. You should present in such a manner that the interviewer should get attracted towards you. That is okay.
Okay. So ultimately, it's about the presenting the things, right?
No. Ultimately, come on. You come in 1 minute. I will switch off recording. You come in video